was not any memory of less satisfaction than the memory of some temptation. James Branch once said, "There's not any memory that has less satisfaction than the memory of the temptations we resisted." And I think that correlates or translates into missing an opportunity. When you miss opportunities like a job promotion or or a field trip or missing that concert, it translates into why didn't I do it? What stopped me from doing it back then? Can I still do it? And I think it's important to note that those missed opportunities sometimes come from fear or from different thoughts or maybe even different groups. I think that those missed opportunities are just ways for you to increase your own self-awareness and I believe that if you take on more opportunities that don't seem very your style, then you should be able to grow and to take more opportunities in the future. What I mean by that is that when you do something that you don't want to do, you basically force yourself to do it, and that builds your confidence, builds your ego, and builds your mental health. The most important part about doing that though is being easy on yourself, because sometimes when you do something, you might feel like an idiot doing it. I was learning how to surf recently during when the pandemic first began, and one of the hardest things to do was just going out there, because the first time I went out there, I just kept getting domed. I didn't realize how ruthless and merciless the ocean really was. Honestly, it was difficult, but I stopped going out there more and more because I got concerned of what people thought of me, and eventually I just kind of started forcing myself to do it more and more and more. And because of that, I was able to do different types of activities too. I learned how to juggle just because I saw something inside a bookstore. I thought that if I miss this opportunity, then I probably won't do it again. The Barnes and Nobles was selling a juggle set, and so I picked that up and started juggling. And with that skill, I was able to keep moving forward and try different activities. Although I'm not the best at juggling, it didn't really matter to me because I wasn't trying to be the best. I just wanted to give it a try and see where it goes. The main point that I'm trying to make here is that you should be willing to give in to your temptations from time to time, unless it's extremely bad for your health, of course, or it endangers you. Then you should be able to give yourself a try, because you could potentially release fear and grow your confidence into whatever you're going into. There are so many times that I've failed at things, or so many times that I have messed up in terms of temptations that I resisted, that I didn't want to do. I was tempted to go to the gym, never went. Then I was tempted to go running for my own health. I never did that. And most of these temptations were definitely factored out because I was laying in my bed and I was extremely comfortable. But sooner or later, I gave in to these temptations, these cravings of sorts, and started running. I started going to the gym. I just wanted to become better. And those are the temptations I've had. For other people, it might be different. basically, I think it's better to just go out and live your life the best way you can, or the way that you want to live your life, without being held hostage by fear um, or regret or FOMO, for example. Um, Fear of missing out. You should just try it out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, that's fine. Try something else out then. But just sometimes give away into your temptations. And I think that if you develop that skill, then you'll be able to grow and branch out into different things that you might actually enjoy. Thank you.